How's it guys, my name is Warren and I love to travel. I've got a postcard from every single place that I have been to. I have been to Ireland. Who goes to Ireland? Pizza. No, pizza. I've been to Oxford. I even went to the university. I've been to Venezuela. No, that's Venice. And I went in a gondola. I even went to Croatia. I didn't go to Croatia. My parents went to Croatia and they brought me back a postcard. I like to make people think that I actually went to Croatia. Probably a bit misleading. Traveling, although very exciting, can also be quite daunting because you have to decide what on earth you can take with you. I'm going to show you some of my travel favorites and essentials so you too can look like a well-traveled person and everyone's going to look at you and think that you've just been places. Like, let's just go travel. Let's go travel now. Now, a lot of people get homesick when you're traveling because you're away from friends, family, and familiar faces, and that is why it is such a good reason to bring your country's flag with you. Maybe you can meet some other people from your country. If they see you waving this flag, they might come over and say hi. You can also use it for a blanket, pillow, scarf, mask, hat, a way to capture clean drinking water. But that's only if you get lost while traveling in the middle of nowhere and people haven't even realized that you've gone missing and you have to survive by yourself, which is kind of scary. My name's not even Bear Grylls, so I couldn't do that. Let's hope your traveling experience doesn't really come to that because you probably will never want to go traveling again. This is an app that I've been loving lately and it's called Hello Talk. It's a language exchange app that connects you to a bunch of different people from around the world for free, and you can learn their languages and you can teach them your languages, and it's just the coolest thing in the world. So of course I've been chatting to some people from France because I really love France and Paris and the Eiffel Tower and baguettes, and I really want to learn how to speak French. Guys, my French is so bad. It is so bad. Bonjour, comment ça va bien, and that is what I've learned so far, how to say hello. I'm going places. I'm soon going to be able to speak so much French, I'm not even going to know what to do with myself. If you want to go traveling and you don't really know the language, this is a perfect app to download to make sure that you can actually speak to some people in the country. You don't really want to seem like a loner because you're not talking to other people, and it's a great way to learn cool languages. If you want to teach me your crazy languages, I am totally up to learning some new cool language. Links are in the description below. Now you're probably going to have a bit of a lull as to what I'm going to show you next. A moon bag! What? These things are real. People back in the day used to actually travel with these things. Now I must go on the record and say that it is definitely not one of my favorite things to wear. You're not going to win any style points from wearing this thing, but it is kind of an essential. When I went traveling, I wore one of these things and I felt super sneaky because I was walking around with all this money and no one even knew. I was like a ninja. I was just sneaking around, just like under the covers. No one knew I was this wealthy. Not that students are particularly wealthy. Thinking about it, nowadays people could probably just travel with their bank cards. I don't know why I didn't really think of that. It would have saved me a lot of hassle and I would have made more friends that way if I hadn't been wearing a moon bag. But that is why it is an essential and is not one of my favorites. I can walk around with my postcard in my moon bag. It is also important to have a very big backpack. Like, this is the biggest thing that I've ever seen in the world. And it makes me look real professional and makes me look like I know that I'm traveling and I've been places before. But it's great because, it has so many hidden compartments and pouches. I could literally pack all my clothes in there. Literally, because my cupboard is so small and I've got like one pair of shoes and 2 t-shirts and a pair of shorts. So I could pack my whole cupboard in this backpack, which is great. The best part about this is probably this little tag that's attached that says, "Sorry, it's mine." My mom bought it for me a while back and it's really cool because when your bag comes out of the conveyor belt at the airport and it's all the way down in the distance, you can shout really loud, "Sorry, it's mine. Don't touch that bag, it's mine." It's orange and it sticks out and it makes your bag look kind of cool. Another favorite of mine when traveling is definitely books. Now you may be thinking to yourself, "Warren, what is that thing I see in front of me? What is this? What is a book?" No one reads books nowadays. That is so 5 years ago. Have you ever thought of this scenario? What if you go traveling and you find yourself in a jungle full of people who have never heard of the term Wi-Fi? Just think about it. What on earth are you gonna do? You're gonna have to read one of these guys. But on a side note, it's really great after a day of traveling, exploring, and adventuring to come back and have chill time. Read a book, relax. How cool is this book? Don't ask me what it's about because I haven't read it, but it looks really cool and I like that. So yeah, those are my travel favorites and some essentials. Let me know down in the comments some really cool place that you have traveled, or maybe one cool place that you definitely want to travel to one day. I know that I want to go back to France. I think I'm just really addicted to the accents. Bonjour, buongiorno. I will trade my South African accent for a French accent. Thanks very much guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.